Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I am your host, Jenny. Today, we're diving into some really exciting stories from around the region. First up, Taiwan is making waves on the world stage. As a vibrant democracy and a global tech hub, especially in semiconductors, Taiwan's strategic importance is undeniable, even as it faces pressure from China and struggles with limited international recognition. Its resilience and evolving identity are truly fascinating. Next, we turn to Hong Kong, which is set to play a crucial role in China's economic future. With the upcoming 5-year plan, Hong Kong's unique position as a superconnector linking China to global markets is more important than ever. Despite some challenges, like developing its digital asset ecosystem, Hong Kong continues to demonstrate resilience, attracting international investments and fostering innovation. Finally, in the digital realm, Hong Kong is fighting back against the rising tide of AI-driven cybercrime. With losses reaching 3.6 billion Hong Kong dollars, authorities are ramping up cybersecurity efforts, emphasizing online safety and privacy. Meanwhile, the city's local heroes, like veteran barber Luc Chengyan, keep traditions alive amid modern changes. Please continue to watch for more detailed insights. Nikkei Asia presents a compelling narrative about Taiwan's critical role on the global stage, emphasizing its unique position as a vibrant democracy and a technological powerhouse. The island's semiconductor industry is a cornerstone of the world economy, yet its international recognition remains limited due to China's persistent pressure to isolate it diplomatically. Chris Horton highlights Taiwan's evolving identity amidst these geopolitical tensions, portraying it as a frontline state in the struggle between authoritarianism and democracy. Despite its economic and strategic importance, Taiwan's diplomatic space is constrained, making its survival and resilience a matter of global concern. South China Morning Post explores the dynamic future of Hong Kong within China's broader economic strategy, especially as Beijing drafts its 15th five-year plan. The city's resurgence as a global financial hub, despite recent setbacks in IPO markets and stock indices, underscores its vital role as a superconnector linking mainland China with international markets. Analysts see Hong Kong as a strategic platform for China's economic reforms, including yuan internationalization, technological innovation, and the development of new asset classes. The city's potential to serve as a safe haven for global capital and as a launchpad for Chinese companies expanding abroad is increasingly recognized, with opportunities to deepen integration with the mainland's economic priorities and to position itself as a hub for digital assets and stablecoins. South China Morning Post also features a sobering warning from Kishore Mahbubani, emphasizing the peril of fake news amplified by artificial intelligence. The former Singapore diplomat underscores the threats AI poses to education, public trust, and scientific integrity, calling for safeguarding truth amid a proliferation of misinformation. His remarks reflect a broader concern about the erosion of factual accuracy in the digital age, especially as AI-generated content becomes indistinguishable from reality. Mahbubani advocates for a rational, cooperative approach to global challenges, emphasizing the importance of education and integrity in maintaining societal stability. His insights serve as a timely reminder of the need to navigate technological advancements responsibly to preserve truth and trust in an increasingly complex world. South China Morning Post reports that David Nwoka, a talented Hong Kong-born basketball player, remains unwavering in his pursuit of the NBA despite a recent setback with the Brooklyn Nets, who signed him only to waive him the next day. Nwoka's resilience shines through as he prepares for his third stint in the G League with the Long Island Nets, viewing this season as a vital step toward his ultimate goal of becoming a permanent NBA player. His journey is marked by growth and strategic understanding. Having previously played in Chicago, he now recognizes how much the game has evolved for him and how well he understands NBA systems and expectations. Woka's dedication is fueled by multiple international opportunities, including interest from European, Asian, and Australian teams, but his focus remains fixed on reaching the NBA. His story is one of perseverance, self-improvement, and unwavering ambition, with a heartfelt appreciation for Hong Kong's authentic flavors and scenic hikes, which he treasures during his brief return home before chasing his dream across North America. Meanwhile, the same publication highlights the rapid progress of Chinese semiconductor companies, spotlighting More Threads Technology's recent approval for an IPO on Shanghai's Star Market. Founded in 2020 by industry veteran Zhang Jianzong, a former NVIDIA executive, More Threads aims to raise over $1 billion to fund research and development of next-generation AI chips and GPUs, positioning itself as a formidable challenger to American giants like NVIDIA and AMD. China's broader efforts to bolster its domestic chip industry are evident, with multiple startups like MetaX and Biren Technology also preparing for IPOs amidst rising geopolitical tensions and U.S. export restrictions. These initiatives reflect China's strategic push for technological self-sufficiency, emphasizing innovation in AI and semiconductor sectors to meet growing domestic demand and reduce reliance on foreign technology. The same source also details a concerning rise in cybercrime losses in Hong Kong, where 3.6 billion Hong Kong dollars, $463 million was lost in the first 7 months of 2025, despite a slight decrease in the number of cases. Hackers increasingly leverage AI tools to identify high-value targets by analyzing social media profiles and automating sophisticated attacks like ransomware and deepfake scams. Superintendent Rachel Hui explains that AI's role in speeding up and professionalizing cybercrimes has led to a sharp increase in financial damages, even as authorities actively combat these threats through operations such as Instant Hit, which dismantled hundreds of malicious servers and phishing sites. Her advice underscores the importance of safeguarding personal information online, emphasizing privacy settings and cautious sharing to mitigate risks. The Hong Kong police's ongoing efforts aim to create a safer digital environment amid the evolving landscape of AI-powered cyber threats, highlighting the urgent need for vigilance and robust cybersecurity measures. The South China Morning Post highlights Hong Kong's ongoing efforts to balance economic growth with social stability through the enhancement of its cash for residency scheme. This initiative, which requires high-net-worth individuals to demonstrate substantial assets, such as 30 million Hong Kong dollars, aims to attract wealthy investors from mainland China and beyond, positioning Hong Kong as a global hub for investment and talent. The recent adjustments to the scheme, including raising investment limits and reducing property transaction thresholds, are designed to diversify investment options beyond equities and funds, potentially boosting demand for luxury homes. However, concerns linger about the scheme's impact on local residents, especially regarding property affordability and market competition. While current data suggest that high-value transactions constitute a small fraction of the overall market, policymakers emphasize the importance of finding a delicate balance to ensure that attracting talent and investment does not come at the expense of the housing needs of ordinary Hongkongers. The South China Morning Post also presents Hong Kong as a vibrant city full of cultural and entertainment offerings, celebrating milestones like the 50th anniversary of McDonald's in Hong Kong. The exhibition recreates the nostalgic interiors of the first McDonald's outlet, inviting the public to relive fond memories of childhood through a short film starring Nicholas Tsay. Meanwhile, the city's dynamic culinary scene continues to innovate, exemplified by the Green Door's new cocktails inspired by iconic fast food flavors, blending tequila, cognac, and special sauces. For entertainment seekers, the Grand Hyatt Hong Kong offers immersive dining experiences with interactive 3D projection magic, showcasing dishes like foie gras with truffle and beef tenderloin with lobster. The city's lively spirit extends to music festivals like Waterbomb Hong Kong, where K-pop stars and EDM artists perform amid a splash zone of on-stage water cannons, promising a weekend full of fun, music, and adrenaline. At the United Nations, China's second-in-command, Li Qiang, delivers a compelling speech that underscores Beijing's stance on global order amid rising tensions with the United States. While he refrains from announcing new policies, his speech vividly portrays China as a defender of international stability, condemning unilateralism, protectionism, and hegemonistic behaviors that threaten world peace. Li's remarks reflect China's strategic use of multilateral institutions like the UN to counterbalance U.S. dominance, emphasizing sovereignty, cooperation, and mutual respect. He criticizes the resurgence of Cold War mentalities and warns against the return of a law of the jungle world where might makes right, echoing long-standing concerns about American policies and global influence. Notably, his speech omits any direct mention of the United States, subtly signaling diplomatic tact while reaffirming China's commitment to a multipolar world order and its opposition to hegemonic practices. This speech marks a significant moment for Li Qiang on the international stage, showcasing China's narrative of defending global stability amidst ongoing geopolitical rivalries. The South China Morning Post vividly captures the enduring charm of a nearly 4-decade-old Shanghai-style barber shop nestled in Hong Kong's Causeway Bay, illustrating how it has become a living relic amid a rapidly modernizing city. Luc Chengyan, a seasoned barber who emigrated from Shanghai in 1957, recounts his journey from a young apprentice in humble beginnings to a master of traditional grooming techniques, including intricate shaves and hairstyling for celebrities like Leslie Cheung and martial arts stars Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung. Despite the decline of similar shops due to rising rents and an aging clientele, Ambassador Barber Parlor remains a testament to craftsmanship and heritage, with its vintage equipment and loyal staff, some of whom have served Luc for over 4 decades. Luc laments the shrinking pool of young apprentices willing to master the demanding art of traditional shaving, acknowledging the widening generation gap and the rising popularity of modern, higher-priced barber shops, which threaten to overshadow this nostalgic craft. The South China Morning Post also details China's groundbreaking achievement in renewable energy, the successful flight of the world's largest airborne wind turbine, the S-1500, in Xinjiang. This colossal, airship-like structure, as tall as a 13-story building and comparable in size to a basketball court, generated 1 megawatt of power during testing, marking a significant leap toward affordable, reliable green energy. Unlike conventional turbines, this innovative design floats on helium-filled shells, harnessing stronger, steadier high-altitude winds to produce electricity without the need for massive steel towers, thus reducing material costs and enabling swift deployment in remote or disaster-stricken areas. Developed by China's SAWS energy technology, the project builds on decades of research into high-altitude wind power, with recent milestones including surpassing previous records at 501,000 meters. Although promising, experts caution that further testing is necessary to address challenges like extreme weather resilience and cost reduction, but the achievement signals China's ambition to lead in clean energy technology and contribute to global efforts for sustainable power. Lastly, the South China Morning Post explores IFBH's strategic expansion into the functional beverage market, signaling a pivotal shift from its traditional dominance in coconut water. Under the leadership of CEO Pongsakorn Pongsak, IFBH is leveraging its mature supply chain and brand strength to introduce Inacoco electrolyte water, emphasizing a natural plus functional dual appeal that caters to health-conscious consumers seeking hydration and recovery solutions. The company's innovative marketing includes partnering with Teens in Times, TNT, a popular idol group, to energize its youth-oriented branding efforts, which quickly generated social media buzz and increased sales. With strong financial growth, revenue up 31.5% in the first half of 2025, IFBH's move reflects a calculated effort to diversify its portfolio, capitalize on booming market forecasts, and rejuvenate its brand image. This strategic push aims to sustain long-term growth by engaging new demographics, expanding product scenarios, and reinforcing its position as a forward-thinking leader in the competitive beverage industry. The Sydney Morning Herald vividly depicts South Korea's ongoing transition away from its centuries-old dog meat tradition, highlighting the dismantling of the Moran livestock market's dog slaughter facilities and its rebranding as a cleaner, more modern black goat meat market. Despite the official ban set for 2027, which aims to end the inhumane practice of dog slaughter, remnants of the industry still linger, with a handful of shops continuing to sell dog meat amid dwindling demand. Kim Yong-bok, a veteran merchant, passionately defends the tradition, lamenting its decline and the loss of cultural heritage, even as surveys show a sharp decline in popularity, with only 8% of Koreans having consumed dog meat in recent years. The government's efforts, including financial compensation and plans to rehome dogs, are met with skepticism and concern over the welfare of animals left behind, as farmers face the daunting challenge of transitioning to new livelihoods. Meanwhile, animal rights advocates like Cha Hyung express hope for government support to rescue remaining farm dogs, emphasizing the importance of humane treatment and the need for sustainable solutions as the industry approaches its inevitable end, leaving behind a complex tapestry of tradition, modernity, and ethical progress. Across the scene, the South Korean dog meat industry is portrayed as a fading relic, with most farmers having already shut down operations due to changing public attitudes and legal restrictions. Ju Youngbong, leader of the Korea Dog Meat Association, laments the financial hardships faced by aging farmers who find it nearly impossible to transition to other forms of livestock farming because of the enormous costs involved. Although the market has shrunk dramatically, with only about 500 farms remaining, the industry's decline is evident, and demand for dog meat continues to diminish, replaced increasingly by goat meat, which is now the mainstay for most shops. The market's quiet atmosphere reflects a society grappling with its cultural identity and ethical responsibilities, as the once vibrant trade becomes a quiet, almost ghostly shadow of its past, signaling a profound shift towards animal welfare and modern values. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.